Hey lunch leaders, I wanted to be able to go over the January session that we would have done in a workshop if you would have physically been here, but we're going to be doing online for you. So the first thing that we wanted to make sure is that you don't ever forget what you do, that you change lives every single day in the weeks that you are here. And we wanted to go over some pictures to help you remember that. We just wanted to say thank you so very much for what you do and how much you give of your time each week. So jumping into business, we want to talk about lesson plans. You can pick up your physical copies in the launch hallway by the sign-in where you would normally sign in. You also have online access through the Google Drive. We want to make sure that you're continuing to give us feedback if there's anything that we can change in our lessons or any way that we can help you out. So in the future, we've got some lesson plan changes that are coming up. We did have a meeting with Father Ray, and we were actually given permission to use different materials than just the USCCB approved materials. So normally a parish has to use the United States Conference of Catholic Bishop approved curriculum and that curriculum only, and you can supplement with activities, but you can't use anything else to teach the theology. Father Ray has actually given us permission to use some extra things like picture books and lesson plans that we might write and extra things that we have that aren't just what's given in the curriculum. So if you have any feedback for any of those kind of things, please let us know. We are also kind of midway through the year, so we're going to be doing some curriculum looking at to change in the future. So if the current curriculum that we're using is not something that you think is conducive to your classroom, please let us know so that we can think about looking at new curriculums. And any of the lesson plans or activities that we're doing, again, please just give us feedback so that during the midway through the year, this is a great time to make changes. So some teaching do's that we have, there was an article that came out in Children's Ministry Magazine that had some really great tips, and so I thought I'd relay those to you. So number one, let kids know that God already loves them no matter what. Remind kids often that the goal is to have a relationship with God, not just to look like you do. Help kids know that the realistic goal isn't to be sinless, because that's pretty unachievable, but more so to resist temptation and celebrate each time that you do resist it and that you grow in holiness. Praise kids for the time that they spend time getting to know God, not just getting to know about God. Encourage children to ask Jesus for help when they're struggling. Help children think of new ways to approach a situation when they struggle to make those good choices. Encourage children to pray or worship in different types of ways. So I want to go over some lockdown stuff. We're probably going to have a lockdown audit, another one maybe about February or March. We're not sure when that's coming, so just make sure that you have your walkie-talkies on. When you hear the code that your doors are locked and closed, your windows are covered on your doors and on the outside, that you block it with furniture to make it hard for people to get in, that you're ready to gather out of sight, that make sure that if I'm wedging that door open that I don't see you when I look in the crack in the door. Make sure that your room lights are off, that you guys are quiet, and that you don't open the door again until you hear code green. Don't forget that you are a mandatory reporter, so if you see anything, think anything, you need to make sure that you're reporting it. You can call CPS yourself, or you can go to one of the priests and you guys can call together. Don't forget to stay eligible. Make sure that if your background check or your Virtus training is expiring, that you're getting that renewed. And certification. We do have certification in the Archdiocese. If you are new a catechist, we do have basic, intermediate, and advanced certification. You can become a master catechist by completing a few classes. We do have logs that are available in the launch office if you're interested in that for the different classes that you can complete. If you attend classes here with our adult faith group, which is called Encounter, or anywhere else in the Archdiocese and log it down, you can even do it through webinars, report your progress, and you can get certified. So some reminders. Don't forget that if you need a sub, you need to tell us, because some of the rules have changed on subs just even in the last couple of months. The Archdiocese has said we're doing away with the 60-day Virtus, rule that they kind of had. And now it's anybody who walks into a classroom for any length of time needs to be background checked and Virtus trained at any time. Also, don't forget to please be 15 minutes or earlier to class so that nobody is left unattended and they're not getting into trouble. We do have a First Communion workshop that is coming up, so teachers who are in First Communion classes, please make sure that you're going for that. And if you are a parent and that you want to attend the First Communion workshop and not teach as a catechist, we are looking for all the other catechists to help us out. So if you are not a Sacrament Year 2 catechist but would like to bless us on March 24th from 2 to 4, please let us know. We could really use your help. And for catechists that do have children in the First Communion year, we do have early registration for your Mass on January 10th. It is from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. That is not a typo. It is until midnight. And then open registration to the public starts January 13th. Last thing that we want to do is, how can we bless you? Within this email, you should have received a survey that is included. If you'll please do that survey, let us know how we're doing. Please come to us for any one-on-one help. If you need any videos or webinars on any specific issues, we've got several of those, and let us know anything else that we can do. Again, normally this workshop would include a day of reflection for you, a free day where you would get some spiritual one-on-one time with God and even use that to go towards your certification, your catechist certification. But the timing was a little bit bad this year. January 2nd was just too close to January 1st, New Year's Day, and so we decided to cancel it. So we are going to do a day of reflection that is coming up. We're going to try to schedule it sometime in February or March, and we'll let you know about that. It's going to be on a Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. It will be free. We'll provide lunch to you and some just spiritual time for you to reflect. If you have any other questions, let us know. Pick up your lesson plans, look online, get ready, and we'll see you back January 6th through the 8th. God bless.